All right, so here's the deal. Me and Eli were talking the other night, and we were talking about what we could do with squirrels. And Eli said, Dad, I wonder how small of a hole a squirrel could fit in. And we talked about that, and we came up with this idea. And so the idea of this little project is to see how tight of a hole we can get a squirrel to fit in. Now, there's two ways to think about it, right? There's how small will a squirrel fit in a hole, and there's how small a squirrel will fit in a hole for food. And that's what we're talking about, right? Is how small can we get him to go? So we bought this little 5-gallon tub, and what we have is a series of the lid, and then a series of PVC that we're going to step down slowly at a time and see what he'll actually go in. The first one we're going to start with there is the biggest, and that is a ID inside diameter of 4¼ inches. So pretty sure he's going to fit through that one good. Then we're going to step it down to, I think that's 3¼ and then 2¼, and eventually we're going to find something that he either won't go in, or if all goes well, he'll be able to get in, he'll get his belly full, and then he'll get stuck. And then I'm not sure how Eli's going to get him out. That's another project. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. For now, we've stopped feeding the squirrels around. So the only place they're going to be able to go for food is right here, and they're going to panic because they're so fat. But we'll see what happens. We'll keep y'all in the loop, and we'll set the camera up, see what happens. So that's our 4¼ now we're gonna go, this is 3¼ let's see how that goes. We'll see if it works. All right, 3¼ worked. Or it looks like they got in it pretty good. So we're gonna drop down crazy now. This is right at a 2-inch opening. That's pretty small. Let's see what they can do. There's our 2-inch opening. That's pretty doggone small. I don't know if they're gonna get their head in that, but we'll see. It's gonna be funny anyway. So this is what the squirrel just got through. And this is right at a 2-inch opening. And just to give you some perspective, I don't know, 3 of my fingers can fit through there. Eli didn't think there was any way he was going to get his head through there, but he did. So we're going to go a 1/4 inch smaller. And I don't know, I'm just digging through all my crap now to find stuff, but this opening is right at 1 3/4 inches. So that's pretty small, about 2 fingers fits in there. So somehow I have to attach this to this little adapter, and it won't quite fit. So I think I'm just gonna bore this out just a hair until it's a real snug fit. 。 . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . . 。 . . . 。 . . . 。 . . 。 . . . 。 . . 。 . . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
All
Okay, so I'll put a couple little dabs of super glue or something on there to tighten it up. But that's it. That's our new diameter is 1 3/4 inches. We'll see if he can get in there. So as you saw from that last video, 1 3/4 seems to be the 1 3/4 seems to be the magic little spot. So I'm gonna go somewhere in between 2 inches and 1 3/4, probably 1 7/8, I guess. I gotta figure something out. Maybe I can bore that out, but I gotta figure out something to stick in there that'll be that size. But we're getting close. It's interesting how just a quarter of an inch can determine whether they can get in and out. But boy, he just cannot get his head in there. It's pretty funny to watch him try. Anyway, let's see what happens. We'll keep working. Okay. This looks to be exactly 1 7/8 inches. Man, it's right on it. So basically we're 1/8 of an inch smaller than the 2-inch diameter that you got in before. Let's put this up, see what happens. They are really struggling with that 1 7/8 inches, so I'm going to do 1 15/16 inches and see if we can't get them in there. You wouldn't think that man, a 1/60 of an inch would be that big a deal, but they just can't get in there. So I'm going to go sand this down to exactly 1 15/16 inches, and we'll put her back on, see what happens. Okay, 1 15/16 inches on the money. Let's see what happens. All right, so Eli and I finished up our project. What we found out is that 1 15/16 inches is the magic number. They could get in there. It was a tight fit, but they could get in. Struggled to get out, as you saw. 1 7/8 inches, they just couldn't get in. So the difference is a 1/16 of an inch. That is absolutely nothing. So, but I guess to a squirrel, that's huge, a 1/16 of an inch. But we're going to use that information. What you got is getting attacked by a killer love bug.
Hate bug.
We're going to use that information for our next project, which is coming up, and you'll see what that looks like here in a bit. Did you have fun, Bubba? It was fun seeing those squirrels struggle. All right, hope y'all enjoy. Have a good day.